SCP-2864 Hanakin. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Hanakin is always to be kept in front of a camera connected to the Chinese app TikTok. Any and all Arabs are not to be allowed near or even to or even listen to Hanakin's rants. Otherwise, the subjects will suffer from the following: headaches, weakness, redacted, and even death if continued exposure was allowed to happen. Description: Hanakin is a 30 to 40-year-old Kurdish man who is currently living inside -- He was originally found by the Foundation through the popular Chinese app known as TikTok. He is most famous for his anti-Arab rants, North for America, and his claim to be president of Kurdistan, which has been later found out to be true, and his special ability to inflict certain death in a special time frame. However, it is theorized that the time of death changes depending on the afflicted subject. For example, the current president of the USA, Joe Two-Wheel Biden, is a man who was cursed by Hanakin in one of his popular TikToks. In the TikTok, Hanakin proceeded to say the following sentence: Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. His message is from Hanakin, President of Kurdistan. Your life is 2 year or 6 month or 1 year, then you pass away. You go check up on the doctor, you have 2 year. To be noted that the current president of the USA of the 50th state has checked up on the doctor, and this is the result. Mr. Two-Year Biden was found to have a deadly tumor in his heart that would end up killing him in the time frame of 1 year and 6 months or 2 years. The doctors were very confused as to why this tumor appeared. However, local MTF OXA 15, codenamed the Hanakin Administrative, have been immediately dispatched to Joe Two-Year Biden's office to make sure that the checkup was correct. And to the horrors of Captain it was true. His life was indeed 2 years. After this fact was known, MTF PSSY 92, codenamed the Hanakin Dancers, were immediately dispatched to detain and bring Mr. Hanakin to the nearest site where he will spend the rest of his life in. Contrary to expectations, Hanakin seemed to fully comply with MTF PSSY 92 until one of the members claimed to be an Arab. See Addendum Khan M6 for full audio transcript. After the Arabic MTF member boldly said the following: "You're just a Kurd, I can easily take you on." Hanakin started to shake violently. This event continued for 1 minute, while Hanakin continued to shake. Panic started to creep into the MTF squad. Once the shaking has stopped, Hanakin started to, in quotes, fire on all cylinders, according to one of the MTF members who were present at the event at that current time. And the Arabic member screamed bloody murder. I'm telling you that from his injuries. Level 5 security clearance is required for full audio transcript. Class A amnestics have been administered to the remaining squad members to keep them sane. After the successful extraction of Hanakin, any and all Arabs are to be at least 200 meters away from Hanakin at all times due to due to another incident outside. See Addendum Khan M7 for explanation. If Hanakin was ever to be removed from TikTok forcefully, Protocol MU Hawk 68 has to be immediately enacted to avoid a CK-class end of Arab history and culture event. There has been only one case of a containment breach, and extra security measures has been put into place as a result of that. See Addendum Khan 2. It is also to be noted, if Hanakin ever becomes unhappy again, a K-class lifted veil event will occur, putting the entirety of the Foundation at risk. Due to this possibility of occurring, tranquilizer rifles and amnestics are always available to the nearby containment chamber. As a result of a failure to reach the status quo, full refurbishment of Hanakin's cell is to occur immediately, and for Hanakin to relocate to a what is it called? Relocates to a very temporary holding cell. What else? Holding area. See Addendum Rehan 3 for instructions. Addendum Rehan 3. A full refurbishment of Hanakin's cell is to take no longer than 2 days, or 1 day and 6 hours. It is also to be refurbished and decorated to Hanakin's liking, no matter how ridiculous or stupid it may sound. He might want some carpets one day. He might want a hookah another day. He even might want a hookah that is styled after an AK-47. Now all these requests must be fulfilled immediately. If a refurbishing agent was seen giggling or laughing, he is immediately to be terminated with non-lethal weapons, and if that was not possible, lethal weapons may be authorized. And everyone nearby must say sorry to Hanakin and praise the Kurdish race in America to avoid any possible casualties. Addendum Khan M6. This is according to Arab agent. So, you're the one who's called Redacted Hanakin, right? Yes, I am Hanakin, President of Kurdistan. Who are you? We are Mr. Hanakin. We ruled the USA of the 50th state. We have been sent by Joe 2-year Biden to secure you. Thank God, if you all these son of eating Arabs, I would have been very mad. It was also to be noted that other members start to feel a massive weight on their chest, comparable to your mother, and even stronger an even stronger fear, which is why they kept their silence. However, the Arab agent Hamoud the Habibi did not keep his silence. Oh yeah, you good dog, your sisters, your mothers, you're eating son of, and just a measly tiny Kurd. I can easily take you on your mother and sister at the same time. In this moment, Hanakin started to shake violently. Whoa, what is happening? Guys, I see this. The other members just shook their head and kept their silence. The rest of the members returned covered in blood and guts and a fear that is indescribable. However, it is to be noted that subject Hanakin was calm after death, after killing the Arabic MTF agent. However, he kept saying expletives and curses to the Arabic race, which has been traced to the lead cause of the death of thousands of Arabs and the destruction of a landmark. Addendum Han M7. the Hanakin incident. According to other researchers at the site, Hanakin was sitting in front of his phone as usual, recording TikToks of him blabbering like an insane man until an Arabic researcher which goes by the name of Dr. Habib entered the 200-meter exclusion zone. Hanakin was immediately looked like he was in distress and started to curse Arabs harder. As a result of this event, the result of this event was obvious. Dr. Habib was immediately rushed to the nearby medical bay, just like Among Us, due to many fractures and cuts that seemingly appear out of nowhere, just like the imposter in Among Us. Hanakin seemed to be more distressed the longer he was still alive. He even started to speak perfect English, which is an event that is still being studied to this day, as this event will never occur again due to the increased security measures around Hanakin's cell and containment area. In the end, Dr. Habib turned into a Level 4 class needed to access this summons, covering the entire room and all the doctors in the room died of mysterious conditions in the span of either 1 year and 6 months or 2 years. Due to this event, no Arab researchers are allowed to even go to site anymore due to security risks. And that does it for today's lecture of Hamad Hanakin. I hope you all learned something better today, and knowing is half of the battle. G.I. Joe!